Hi, this is Soulgazer. So I got another review for Jersey today. I had this for quite a while now, but I never got to it. Probably got this in April or so. It was on sale at Nike.com. So before we get into the review, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well as liking the video. Thanks for the support. Now let's get to the reviews. So this is one of my favorite jersey from this edition. And I believe I got this for about $80–90, so I think that was a good buy. So it has a V neckline using two colors. So this neckline is a little unique. Haven't seen these style in any of the other jerseys where they have two different colors. That happens often, but the top color, the one goes in the inside, is actually thicker than the one that's connected to the base. Most of the jersey, such as Warriors, like a little line here, and then most of them are white or whatever color they are. But this one, the majority of them are the inside color. They're a lot thicker, about 2/3, and then 1/3 that's connected to the base. And the inside is red, and this is made in Guatemala, size XL. And the ribbon here, this is probably the color of the yarn. They use yellow and red yarns to get this look. And then on the shoulder side, it's all gray, same throughout. That means the inside of the trim is also gray too. And then back to the neckline, it uses black trim to cover the seams, and it only covers the area that you can see. And so far the construction looks pretty good. The shoulder looks pretty good. Yep. And let's look at this. Swoosh is just like the usual Swingman jersey. It's a print. And as you can see, there's a thin layer on the outer side of this swoosh, like right here at the very edge. That's the clear one. I think this is an indicator that this is not just a regular print, but I think this is more like a sticker that patched on. Yep. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a clear outline. And here's the logo, Atlanta. They're all fabric patches. So the base of this fabric is white, and they colored it yellow and red. So that's why you see a little bit of the white edges. And most of the time when they have these dark base and the darker color or different color besides white, it's usually noticeable. But for this one, because the yellow is so strong on the eye, it's making the edges disappear. So each characters are cut individually and then heat transferred on. So they are fabric. They're like twills. And same thing with the number. It's a heat transfer patch. This one's a little bit more noticeable because it's a red outline rather than the yellow outline. So unlike this one, where it's a little bit more blended in, this one you can see the red line a little bit better. But it's not too bad. I think the yellow kind of distracts that line, so you don't see it that easily. But it's a heat transfer patch as well. It's a thin fabric. It bends really easily. Right here too. And at the hem, there's Nike Connect. So let's get to the back now. So the neckline, same thing, more on the red, a little bit less on the yellow. Top stitch along the edge, and this top stitch get narrower towards the front. So it's a little bit wider here and a little bit more narrow here. And that's how it is for every jersey. Shoulder panel looks pretty good too. No severe warping. And the rib knit is the same piece as the front. It's all connected. There's just one piece. And there's no issue here too. I think overall it has a pretty good construction quality. One of the best I have seen in a while. And here's the name, Schroeder. So it's yellow. And you see the edges, if you look at it closely, you see the white lines. But the yellow is so strong, overpowering, that you don't really notice that white edge. And NBA logo, pretty standard, nothing different. The thin print without any embossed finish to it. It's a flat print. And to the back number. So just like the front, some of these lines are a little bit more noticeable. But I don't think this will be a deal breaker. There is no side panel in this jersey. The back panel, which is this side, extends to the front. This is the center line for the side. It extends to the front and it goes down all the way. There is no slit here because this is a Swingman. And I think they didn't have the side panel because of this pattern. It's not really matching, and you'll have another line here that will not have a matching line, or they could have used a solid color here. I'm never a fan of having a pattern where it doesn't line up at the seam line, but this is just a side, you probably won't see it that often. So let's look into the fabric, see how they are created. So there's two different colors, dark gray and light gray. This is the dark, this is the light. And I believe these are screen printed because otherwise, when you look at it closely, you'll see a little bit more unevenness in line, depending on how they're knitted. But since this is a straight line, pretty clean edges, that kind of proves that this is a screen print. And the base color, I'm assuming it's the same color as the back. So the lighter gray is the base color. And they put this triangular patterns throughout the surface. So this dark one is a print, this is the base color. So as you wash, this color will start to fade, and eventually it'll be this color if you wear it long enough. And overall, I do like this jersey. For $110, I think this is worth it too, which is the retail price. But now, if you go to some stores or online, they're about $70, I think. And I think that's definitely worth it. With the amount of work that they have, or amount of design that it has. I think it's equivalent to 120 range. And hopefully next year's jersey will be even nicer than this one. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as well as liking the video. Appreciate your support, and see you next time.